There is no such thing as a Democrat or a Republican. I'll explain what I mean by that, but please watch this.
Leave your MAGA husband, ladies, but cheat on him first. That's right. Leave your MAGA boyfriend, but cheat on him first. Cheat with his brother or his best friend, whichever is worst. Leave your MAGA husband, but cheat on him first.
Keep in mind that is the advice of a failed corn star. If star is the word you use.
Is that so? Oh, wow. That actually makes sense why there's so much spiritual darkness in that sing song of hers.
And that brings me to my next point. There is a huge mental health crisis in the United States, specifically with a group of people that are so far left or even so far right, because we have some of them too, that they cannot see beyond their own delusion. They cannot, even for a moment, come to a place of reality, come to a place of agree to disagree. That no longer exists. We need to reintroduce common sense into our schools. We need to reintroduce common sense into our children, because if not, that is what some people will sadly become. So lost and consumed by their hatred that is what they'll come online to sing.
I have a lot to say, so before I forget my most poignant parts of what I want to mention to you, he's right. We have a spiritual malaise and anorexia when it comes to righteousness in certain individuals. And allow me to say this to my initial point. There is no such thing as a left or a right, as a Democrat or a Republican, a far left or a far right, a slight left or a slight right. There is no such thing. There is only two things: the kingdom of the north and the kingdom of the south. Kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of Satan. Which one do you reside in? Which one do you take allegiance to? He is also right on another point. We live in a day and age where the prophet Isaiah was way ahead of his time, 700 years before the time of Jesus Christ, mind you, and many more years to where we are today. Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20 says, "Woe unto those who believe that evil is good and good is evil." Look at the screen. Look at what you just saw. Is Isaiah right or is he wrong? He is 10 billion% correct. We, unfortunately, live in the most anxious, depressed, suicidally driven, heavily medicated, and divided sets of generations in all the free world. Why do you think that is? Because, frankly, we have told, and I'm going to go to his point about teaching our children. Did you know that the Bible, this right here, the Bible, used to be curricularized in schools? Did you know that? Did you know that the Ten Commandments were in schools in America? Did you know that? Did you know that we used to speak the Pledge of Allegiance in schools? Did you know that? You'd be surprised. Many people don't know that. That being said, when you take God out, the only way, truth, and life out of people's lives, something else replaces it. That something else is wickedness. That something else is spiritual malaise, spiritual anorexia, and literal decay of the heart and spirit. We live in a day and age where people hate their neighbors as they hate themselves and are taught these things from an early age. The reverse, inverse of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. You shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. Righteousness and wickedness are one and the same. What do I mean by that? It's like tying your shoe. You do not come out the womb knowing how to do that thing, that action, tying your shoe. You have to be taught that. Same thing with righteousness and wickedness. They have to be taught. No one is born evil. No one is born good. We are either taught that thing or not. And when we're not taught how to tie our shoe, don't be surprised if you're stumbling and tripping over your own shoelaces all your life. Likewise, people are tripping over their own selves when it comes to wickedness, because that's all they're ever taught. But as an evangelist, as someone that wishes to preach the good news of all creation, a la Mark chapter 16, verse 15, I'll teach them. I'll teach them. I'll be happy to, even if it kills me. Even if I get murdered for it, that's fine. I'm all right with that. because nobody else is teaching people. But here's the thing. What's the end takeaway point message? We need to bring back righteousness in a massive scale. But here's the problem. Here is the problem. It's like how Jesus said, pray for more laborers, for more evangelists, for the harvest is more plenty now than in any time in human history. 8 billion people, and so many of those billions don't know of the way, the truth, and the life, God's righteousness, and how much that can positively affect someone's life. I used to be a demented, demonic man, where if you were to have a conversation with me 5 years ago, I would look you dead in the face and say the only reason why we're here alive, as to what we're even doing on this planet, is to make as much money as humanly possible. The love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. I was a money worshiper. And 2, I was an idolater of women. I would have told you that the only reason that we're even here is to have as much sex with as many beautiful women as humanly possible. I was a demented, demonic man, and Jesus Christ saved my life. I'm a sinner, and when I gave my life to him, it was the greatest decision I ever made in my life. And I'm working towards being more like him every single day. All glory to my great King for saving my life, and I pray I can be used by him as an evangelist to bring the righteousness of Jesus Christ to as many people as humanly possible, because we are in the last days and time is running out for individuals to repent. This lady over here on the screen, she has time to repent and to turn away from this wickedness and to see good as good and evil as evil, and not like Isaiah said, woe unto those who believe that evil is good and good evil. We need to teach this again. Otherwise, this world will be forever lost. But we still have time. What's your decision going to be? Forget left or right. Do you reside in the kingdom of the north or the kingdom of the south? There is no middle ground. You're either one or the other. Choose. Choose carefully. All glory to my great King.